Ready?
What do you think?
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived.
Lord Rosfield, I've been looking for you for a very long time.
I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
Try it.
Now die!
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. I thought I was ready for this.
I know, but we will face it together.
We were talking.
Let's shut him up. I am a shield of Rosaria, and I will do my duty. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
PlayStation
Ready?
What do you think?
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived.
Lord Rosfield, I've been looking for you for a very long time.
I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
Try it.
Now die!
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. I thought I was ready for this.
I know, but we will face it together.
Good talk, yeah?
Let's shut him up. I am a shield of Rosaria, and I will do my duty. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Nice to see you all in the chat. My name is Catherine, and I'm so excited to be joined once more by Gerard the Completionist.
Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be back here once again to not only talk about Final Fantasy XVI, but to be playing it again for all you at home.
Yes, for those of you that were part of us, the stream that we did for the countdown to launch, Gerard was able to join us for that, and we had such a good time. So I'm really happy that we're back here. It's been a few months though since Final Fantasy XVI launched, so we're really excited to be here, revisit the game. I know a few of you in the chat were asking about spoilers. We're going to do our best to avoid cutscenes, but please watch with caution because some of the fights we're going to go over today are a bit post-game or end-game or somewhere in the middle. So that is my spiel on that regard.
I'll do my best to really focus on the fighting and skip any and all dialogue and
Yep.
cutscenes. So we're just going to go straight to combat to showcase all the cool stuff in the game.
Exactly. And of course, it wouldn't be a Square Enix stream if we didn't have giveaways as well. So for today, we're going to be giving a total of 6 prize packs, 3 digital standard edition copies of the game for our friends in the EU, and then 3 digital standard edition copies for our friends in the North American region. So for a full list of rules, you'll type !rules in the chat, and we will let you know when it's time to enter for those giveaways. So they're not open quite yet, so hang tight. But before we get started with the game, Gerard and I actually both just got back from a little event, didn't we?
We sure did. PAX 2023, PAX West specifically. We actually, Square Enix had a panel.
We did.
All about the voice actors, the voices of Alestia over at PAX West. And that was a packed panel. Had a lot of great times, great moments. But we also got some news about Final Fantasy 16 with some DLC
That's
that
right.
is in the wings.
Yes, absolutely. For those of you that didn't have a chance to watch the panel, you can view the VOD on our Twitch channel as well as our YouTube channel. But we announced the DLC. We talked about there's going to be multiple DLCs coming. The first one, though, actually already launched, which has a couple of gameplay tweaks and fixes and features, but new skins for our characters. I can't explain it as good as this trailer we showed, so let's take a look at that trailer.
All right, that was the trailer for the
So
DLC.
fun. Wait, Gerard, I have to ask,
Yes.
of the different skins that we saw, which one is your favorite? We got Clive, Jill, Joshua and Torgal all have new skins.
I think I gotta go with the Torgal skin,
I
just because
know.
Torgal's best boy all the time. What a good boy, and the fact that he gets his own skin is very, very exciting. Especially because Torgal's so magical, and there's so many fun moments with Torgal kind of showcasing how cool he is. And now you can just have him be cool all the time. It's always a good time.
I love it. Yeah, I was going to say Torgal is definitely my favorite. And it seems to be the chat's favorite as well. I'm seeing Torgal's best boy. My wounds, boy. That's I say that to my cat sometimes, actually. Like, if I'm like hurt.
Your cat's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, meow, I don't know what to do with this information. So let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay. We're going to be taking a look at one of the amazing boss fights in Final Fantasy XVI. This fight is against Titan and Ifrit during one of the many phases of this fight. So, Gerard, it's been since June since you played this, correct?
Oh yeah, I've put in probably 100+ hours. I think about 90 hours is where I ended up when I was done completing this game. But it has been quite some time, so you're going to see a little rust, if you will. But luckily, this fight is just really cool and really exciting to see. So it shouldn't be too humiliating for me to get through this.
I am excited. And best song, I agree with the chat here. I mean, the music in this game is incredible.
Oh, next level.
For one thing, but this fight is, chills. I am seeing some S tier fights, so we're gonna take a look at some of the S rank fights. But I would rank this one as S tier if we can. Got a couple of platinum trophies in the chat. So, Gerard.
Yes.
I know it's been since June, but I have to ask, without giving away any major spoilers, which boss fight was your favorite?
Honestly, this one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. This fight goes on for quite some time, so you'll see me kind of go through it. But this is one of the most exhilarating, just because you feel it's almost like a fighting game in that, like, as the fight goes on, you feel really powerful throughout it, and there's almost like this bobbing and weaving, juking aspect as the fight goes on that's really exciting.
I'm seeing in the chat we've got Bahamut fans, Odin fans. Those are some good choices. Those are some great fights. Bahamut's pretty dope. I like.
The Bahamut fights are really cool. All the fights are really cool.
I know. It's like, how do I pick my favorite child? Which one would you say gave you the most trouble?
Oh man, probably Odin, but like for the fact of, like, Odin overall is just a very long fight, so it's just to kind of endurance wise, staying into the fight and staying connected. It's definitely a long one. It's like the fight that never ends, but in a good way.
I jokingly want to say the fight that I had the most trouble with was the Liquid Flame fight that we did on the stream, mostly. But we realized something, actually, about that fight.
Yeah, the last time we played it, Francis put it on New Game Plus mode, so we were doing the more difficult of the fights without really recognizing it.
We were bamboozled a little bit, but that's one of the fun things about this fight, right? Like, or about this game. Like, the New Game Plus, you can revisit some of those challenges.
Oh man, I forgot which button. Oh, I forgot this must be a New Game Plus, because I forgot what the buttons are for the commands. Oh no. When it flashes red, that's attack or dodge? Oh no.
Uh-oh. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Yeah, some of the cinematic strikes, I don't know if anyone in the chat has found this, but I will be watching so intently that I'll forget, oh, I got it. I got to attack now. But yes, so the chat is correct. Red is dodge and blue is your attack. Yeah, see those cinematic flashes. I literally will start to relax and enjoy. And then I'm like, oh wait, no, I have to fight. But just the scale on this fight too is it's so fun.
Oh yeah.
So fun. Folks in the chat are saying that defeating the Odin Chronolith was one of the most challenging fights for them. Yep. Yep, absolutely. I'm seeing a lot of Odins. Yeah. That one was very difficult. So I do agree with that. Now, we talked about, like, who's been our favorite fight in this game. We talked about who's giving us the most trouble, but is there a particular boss fight that you enjoy fighting over and over again in this game?
I really like fighting the I don't want to say that, I guess the first fight with Odin, or rather the non-dominant fight, if you will.
Okay.
When you first acquire the no spoilers, but when you first acquire the abilities of I'm not Odin, sorry, Titan.
Ah, yeah. Someone else in the chat is also saying Titan as well. Yeah. Bahamut in the final battle. Yep. Yeah, I agree with Jaden X1 in the chat. Some of these fights kind of make you feel a little bit like a superhero, right?
Oh,
Some of
totally.
the moves that Clive is doing here. Benedicto's fun. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. More Bahamut fans in the chat. I'm with you. Yeah, Bahamut, I think. But I really like Dion, you know?
Oh, Dion's so cool.
Dion's great. Big fan. Big fan. And, I mean, he's got so much HP, too. This is great. So, question for the chat. Game's been out for a few months. How many of you have platinumed it? I have not. I know you have, for sure. You're a completionist, of course.
Platinumed it yet?
No.
Like you have a job or something.
Yeah, it's been a little bit busy. That's definitely on my list to do. You know, because I want to do all the, the side stories, side quests, everything, right? But I just take so long with my games sometimes.
Well, it's been a very stacked year. You have a lot of games coming out all the time.
A lot of games. A lot of events. And, it was really fun to be at PAX West, right? We had our Voices of Althea panel. Koji Fox was there. Our voice actors were there. Obviously announcing the plans for the DLC and other updates from Yoshida-san. But also just learning more about the behind the scenes of what made this game happen. So I really do recommend, for those of you that are not able to watch the panel, check it out on our Twitch channel as well as our YouTube channel. We do have the bottom. Okay, we've got some folks that are just, a few trophies away from platinum, so almost there. Excellent.
Yeah, that New Game Plus one definitely takes some time, but it's not unachievable.
How long? Oh, you said 90 hours, right?
About 90 for me.
Okay.
But that was also that was like at the rate of me enjoying the game, because usually when I do, I messed this up a little bit. Usually when I play games, I try and get the platinum as soon as possible, and I definitely did that with this game. But I also, I because I complete games in a vacuum many a time, I try my best to. I messed up again.
Oh no!
I try my best to like not get too caught up and like just keep my head down. Otherwise, I like kind of lose the passion for completing the game.
Sure.
So I feel like I took my time despite my expedience of getting through the game.
Yeah, I totally. So that's the thing. And folks in the chat are saying the same thing too, right? About just wanting to like fully enjoy the story and fully enjoy the game. Yeah, take your time, folks. Take your time. There's speed runners, and then there's taking their time runners. I fall under the latter for sure.
You are allowed to enjoy your games, my
Yes.
friends. Don't let anyone bully you into getting it done soon.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Especially because some people only buy, so many games a year. So you want to take your time with it and really enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I do want to talk a little bit about some of the features of the DLC that did come out. I know we obviously talked about the different skins that the characters have, but they're also, each player is also awarded with the Onion Sword. Did anyone catch that from Final Fantasy III?
That's awesome.
Yeah, anyone notice that? It's redeemable. You can claim it by accessing redeemable items in the system menu, of course. But That is unlocked after a certain point in the game. But just keep an eye out for that. But it's cool because it has the same attributes as the other downloadable weapons, like Braveheart and the Blood Sword, but it is reminiscent of the Warrior of Light sword from Final Fantasy VI. So I thought that was kind of a fun nod.
I feel like I'm doing pretty okay so far.
I think you're doing good.
Not bad for haven't played this in a while.
I mean, I would probably be dead by now. This fight was hard for me. But again, I think because I was just like, how Titan, like just so in awe. It's wonderful. Daybreak Go really likes Jill's Snow White outfit. Absolutely.
It is a pretty cool outfit for sure.
Absolutely. It's very, very good. I like what Holy Paladin has to say. They're having a hard time picking between playing Final Fantasy XVI and Final Fantasy XIV. Great problem to have. Excellent. Now, I know some folks have been asking about the second part of the DLC that Yoshida-san talked about in that announcement. Details will be coming for that a little bit later, so hang tight for that. I know we're all on the edge of our seats to learn more about when that is and all the details there, so hang tight for that for sure. But there are some additional tweaks that are also included in this current update. Some changes to the arcade mode. There's a time limit now to each stage. The scores are reduces the scores awarded by the abilities Rhyme and Gouge. So little quality of life updates have been adjusted as well for that. And I know the team is still planning to adjust the scoring system in order to reward the creative chaining of multiple different abilities. So they'll keep an eye on how those scores in arcade mode are calculated in order to maintain the challenge. Because I think that's the fun thing about the arcade mode, right?
Oh yeah.
Jill's new outfit is pretty. I absolutely agree, 100%.
We're putting in that work, slowly but surely.
You've almost got him though, actually.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. And don't you worry, folks. I know some folks in the chat were asking about spoilers earlier. Once we get through this, we will be skipping some cutscenes, so don't you fret.
It's always so cool seeing like the amount of damage you do as Ifrit, just all the millions and millions of points just kind of appearing.
Right? It's very fun. Nice. Hey, you know what? Kupo Catnip, take all the time you need. That's the fun thing about, you know, these types of games. It's really about going at your pace and enjoying it, right? Ifrit is so small in comparison to.
Oh, totally. I think one of the most surprising things about Final Fantasy 16 is these moments of like arcade shoot 'em up kind of vibes, right? Like this, we're in the middle of a massive boss fight, and suddenly we're kind of in this like classic, you know, not run and gun, but you know, like top-down perspective, almost like a classic arcade game shooting style. Where you're just kind of constantly trying to avoid things and.
Yeah, I find the fights are all very different, right? Like, and kind of switches the different gameplay styles too. And you can even, for those of you that haven't gotten this far in the game, you can even see that in the demo too, right?
Yeah.
Like in the beginning when you're doing the Phoenix all of a sudden it kind of feels like now you're in a shooter, right? Of
Yeah.
how you're having to control Phoenix as well. So. All right, I think.
What a cool.
I know. I like this. So good. That is true. The chat brings up a good point. You think about how big Ifrit is compared to people, and then how small he is compared to Titan. Like Titan is massive.
Yeah.
Titan is massive. Lots of love for the music in the chat. 100%. Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
You were like, I'm rusty. I haven't done this in a while. We'll go ahead and pause right here so we can skip that. That was like you had just played it yesterday. I feel like, yeah, that was epic.
Well, this fight still continues, but I don't know. Are we stopping here or?
Yeah, there's still a little bit more, but I think right now we want to go into our giveaway.
Okay.
I know there's more in this fight, but we'll save the fun. We'll save the fun here for a little bit, folks. I know the chat's like, but wait, there's more. I know. But folks, let's open up that giveaway for our friends in the EU. We know it's a little late for them. So go ahead and type hashtag sweepstakes. Again, this is for 3 digital standard edition codes for our friends in the EU region. Again, for a full list of rules, type !rules. And also too, folks, just as a heads up, we're gonna do a quick stream reset, but don't go anywhere. Keep entering that giveaway.